And as the military buildup continues near Iran, U.S. President Donald Trump has indicated that Iran would seek to negotiate a deal rather than face American military action. Now, this comes as U.S. sanctioned Iran's interior minister and other officials for the deadly crackdown of protests. Speaking to reporters at the Oval Office, Trump said that Iran's decision to halt the executions of protesters was an evidence that the country was willing to negotiate. Trump was referring to the brutal crackdown of Iranian protesters, which the rights group said to have killed more than 6,000 people.
They were going to hang 837 people, and I told them, if you do it, you're going to pay a price like nobody's ever paid before. They pulled back. I appreciated that. But a lot of people are being killed, so we'll see what happens. I can say this, they do want to make a deal.
U.S. on Friday sanctioned Iranian Interior Minister Iskander Momeini. The U.S. Treasury Department announced the measures and said Momeini oversaw the murderous law enforcement forces of the Islamic Republic of Iran, a key entity and responsible for the deaths of thousands of peaceful protesters. Trump also accepted that he had given Iran a deadline to talk about its nuclear and missile programs, but refused to say what it was. He also referred to the U.S. naval carrier group in waters of Iran.
Are you giving Iran any kind of deadline to make a deal before potentially taking
Only they
action?
know for sure.
Have you communicated that to them
Yeah,
directly?
I have.
The U.S. president also touted the U.S. military action in Venezuela and warned of same reciprocity from U.S. armada floating nearby Iran. He added that a large number of ships were headed towards Iran.
We have a large armada, flotilla, you can call it whatever you want, heading toward Iran right now, even larger than what we had in Venezuela. It's still in front of, we're now sending actually a larger number of ships to Iran, and hopefully we'll make a deal. If we do make a deal, that's good. If we don't make a deal, we'll see what happens.
Meanwhile, UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer has signaled that he would support Trump for using military action to deal with Iran. Starmer said that the repression of protesters in Iran was grotesque and that he would support the goal of UK's allies and the actions needed to achieve them. On the other hand, Iran has increased the activity at two of its nuclear sites, which were bombed in a joint operation by Israel and the United States. According to the Associated Press, the latest satellite images obtained by Planet Labs showed damaged buildings at Isfahan and Natanz nuclear facilities, covered in newly constructed roofs. Well, these coverings are meant to obscure these satellites from observing what's happening on the ground. This is significant as Iran is no longer allowing the access to these sites to the International Atomic Energy Agency. Meanwhile, Russian President Vladimir Putin met with the Secretary of the Supreme National Security Council of Iran, Ali Larijani, on Friday. The announcement was made by Kremlin that stated that Larijani was on an unannounced visit to Moscow amid tensions with the United States.